A few days back, I met a young lady who was in her late 20s. She stopped me and she told me, Elma, I need your help. I need a man. I'm looking for a man. I'm desperately available. Actually, I asked her, what kind of man are you looking for? I want to settle. I want marriage, and I do not mind any man who comes my way. I don't mind whether he's light skinned or dark skinned or tall or short or fat or thin. I do not mind, so long as he gives me money. Yeah, so long as he gives me money. And I was like, but are you sure you want someone for marriage, not just for fun? She said, yes, I want to be married to someone who gives me. I do not mind how he looks. I don't mind how he behaves. I do not mind anything. Religion, character doesn't. I don't mind all that. I just want someone who gives me money. So I just thought I should have a small chat with my fellow ladies. Ladies, reality is sometimes we are on pressure because of our biological clock. Sometimes we feel like anything that comes, I've overweighted. But then it won't give you, when you go into a relationship or a marriage just because you are fighting, or you are on pressure because of age, trust me, you won't get the satisfaction you want or you deserve in life. Those are the kind of relationships you find when people are just there. They're just like they're just like work the colleagues, like, hi, like they do not have anything that bonds them together. Those are the kind of marriages you find where the mother and father, or the husband and wife, doesn't care about the other. Why? They didn't go in because of love. No, they had pressure behind them that pushed them to these people. Trust me, we all need love. We all need love. As much as I always say love is not enough to make a marriage, but we need love. You can't settle for someone you do not love at all, just because they are providing. Hey, you reach those are the relationships you reach there. The man is violent. The man doesn't care about your feelings at all. And then you come back to me and you be like, the problem, he doesn't care. He gives me everything, but he doesn't care. He doesn't even show he loves me. Those are the same problems you keep bringing. Because right now you've not touched to see what might happen in the future. Right now all you want is a title of Mrs. or I'm engaged to someone. It's not all. Being married is not everything. There are a lot of people who have been married and they've not got that sense of completion, and they've had to leave the marriages. And they went back to their single lives and now they're happy. Why? Because they thought marriage would complete them. And they tried it and they didn't get that satisfaction. So now they know it. They're like, now there's nothing I'm looking for. But now you who hasn't yet made that mistake, you're rushing to make it. Why? My darling, you should still have standards as much as time is against you. You should still have standards. You can't be there like anyone who comes. I do not mind how they look. I do not mind their character. I do not mind anything, so long as they give me money and they are willing to marry me. Really? Really? How do you expect that man to respect you when he knows you just went in for his money? How do you expect him to be thoughtful? How do you expect him to even introduce you proudly? This is my wife. How do you expect him to do it? When at the back of his head he knows you just came in for the money. My darling ladies, marriage is not everything. Marriage is not everything. I actually would rather support a woman who just wants to have a baby. There are some women who can be like, I do not want marriage. I do not feel like it's what I want, but because I'm aging, I want a child. And she gets someone, and they come to an arrangement. She just wants a child. She's not on pressure for anything. But she wants something she can call her own, and that's a baby. But you who is like, I want a man, anyone who comes, I see an accident ahead. So just in case you are in that situation and you're taking yourself anyhow, just in case anyone comes, I'm willing to settle for anyone. I see an accident ahead. Do not say I didn't warn you. There are red flags. Yeah. Like I said, love is not enough, but we need it. You need a friend as well. You need a friend for a partner, for a life partner. Because sometimes a marriage can challenge us to the wall that you do not feel love anymore. But when you have a friend, you can always talk things through, and you can always hold hands and walk through it all. But when you just make a decision that it's all about money, this person is not your friend, this person doesn't know you that much, you do not know them that much, you do not know the things they like, they do not like, you do not care what they feel, as long as, hi, my darling, they might as well settle for you because they're on pressure, because they've also aged. Because there are also men who marry out of pressure. Families is pressuring me. They're like, something is wrong with me, so let me get Elma, who is nearby, and I introduce her in my family. It's not love. And as much as no one knows tomorrow, but we are so certain of that relationship that it won't last. And just in case, those are the people who can even kill each other, because they've never had love for each other. They've never had a sense of friendship for each other. They've never felt anything for each other. They are just there for the titles. They are just there to come society wards. So my darling, when this young lady told me she's looking for anyone, she doesn't mind how they look, she doesn't mind how the religion, she doesn't mind the character, she doesn't mind anything, I just thought I should say something about it, and maybe you could pick something out of it, just in case you also felt like you're under pressure. We've seen people who get married at 40, and they're happy. They met their soulmates. They met them late. But better to marry late than marrying wrong. Better to marry late than marrying wrong. I'm telling you, my dear, marriage is something. It's something. It's an institute we do not play about. Yeah. You can't go and you're willing to make babies with someone you do not have any interest, not even 2% out of 100, just because they give you money. Darling, things don't work out that way. We've seen them get married today, the next month they are divorcing. Why? Because it's after the wedding that they are getting to know their people, the people they've married, the people they've settled with. So in just 1 month, 5 months, they realize they can't stand each other. And before you know it, they've wasted our time calling us for their meetings and weddings. They've wasted, they've wasted their own time, the resources, to make a big wedding and all that, to make society happy. And now things are not working out. So darling, help yourself. Help yourself. Cancel yourself. Relax. God did not give us a time limit that by this time, you won't be able to make it. No, we've seen women getting married at 50. And the man knows this woman may no longer be in position to give me a child, but they are still okay. Because at this age, they feel they know what they want, and it's in this woman. So, whoever is watching, I hope this video makes sense to you who feels you're in a rush to settle. I hope it makes sense and you learn something out of it otherwise.